let's give our
Mhm.
points. Okay, okay. So I think it should be illegal because, I mean, you're basically killing off something without even giving it a choice on like living. So like, yeah. I also want to hear y'all's points first too.
Well, the topic of abortion is really a multifaceted thing because there's a religious, there's a political aspect of this.
Mhm.
And
Wow.
though I don't believe that it should be downright just outlawed, I believe that there should be some sort of regulation in this. Because say the woman would die during labor, or the child would be born into a horrible, horrible
Yeah,
family.
so me personally, I believe that uh, if you have an abortion, you're essentially killing off the child. And since the child can't give consent, it's like you're basically killing something. Honestly, even if the child could get consent, that's not something that I believe in. Like the giving death to somebody, that's not me. So
I
I
mean,
just don't see how
if
it can be.
if we're going if we're looking at this from the legal perspective, I think a lot of people would agree that they would bring exceptions, like at least I would hope to SA or if the mother was died in the topic of parentheses. But the thing is, right, what is happening is quite the opposite. There is a lot of states in the, I'm going to speak for my country because I can't speak for everyone else's country. I'm going to speak for mine. But I know in the United States, there has been a lot of instances where abortion is illegal. And there have been cases like the mother's dying or they need an ectopic pregnancy, and the doctors are way too scared to give an abortion because of the law. And women have died. Women have to go drive across states to get an abortion. Like it's chaotic, and there's a lot of cases like this, and it's really sad. So if we're going the legal route, I would think that's why it should be legal. But my main thing is I don't think a fetus is necessarily the same thing as a human being. I think it develops into a human being. I think the fetus in its early stages is not sentient, and I think that's what differentiates human beings from animals. And there's a lot of things that you consider life or living necessarily, like plants, um even parasites. Like there's many things that are considered living. So I don't think a fetus is necessarily comparable to a human, because if you look up the definition of a human, it says something with human like characteristics and stuff like that, and a fetus does not have or exhibit anything like that. So that would be my main thing. That's my main point. Yeah.
Okay.
So,
Well, okay, okay,
who
okay, okay.
who wants to
I
say something?
I basically disagree with
Mhm,
that because I feel
mhm.
like you're just doing something like the immediate death sentence without even like consulting with it or anything. And
Okay.
the only thing I agree with you is the essay part. Like if they didn't get the thing for real, like with their own choice. But other than
Mhm.
that, I think it should be illegal because that's just like that's wrong by just giving it an immediate death sentence without even giving it the choice. So yeah.
Yeah,
Death
and
sentence,
honestly,
how? How would it be like? How is abortion to you a death sentence necessarily? A death sentence is something that's carried out. Okay, so are you? Do you believe that abortion is the same thing as murder? Is that what, like, you think it's murder? Like you
Well,
think you're
well,
murdering a person?
you're taking the kid's life. You're taking the little the thing inside them, their life away. So I do believe it is murder.
Okay, so if we, look up the definition of murder, it would be you would have to kill another person with intent that it can be harmed. And what does sentience mean? Well, it's something that is aware of its surroundings, that can feel, and that has, brain waves, that has a heartbeat. Like things that are sentient are aware and can feel these things. Well, a fetus in its very early stages cannot. So if you were to abort the fetus in that early stage, while most abortions do occur at that stage where they're not sentient, then they would not feel harmed. They would not feel harmed when
Well,
they die, so they don't feel that pain. So by definition, it's not murder because you don't have an intent to hurt that thing, and also it cannot be harmed. It can't, because it's not sentient. It cannot feel anything. So
well,
that's why I
technically,
believe it's not murder.
we have no idea if the fetus would
Okay,
be able
so
to feel anything.
why even
whatsoever,
bring up
because
that
human
the
beings
thing doesn't?
don't
Why
begin
say
to
that
form
you don't know
memories
if it's
until about
dying if?
Well, we
40
have a
years.
rough estimate when the fetus starts developing sentience like features, which is around 16 to 20 weeks, I believe. And I'm
Yeah,
pretty sure
but
there's
by
studies that
around
say that
time,
the brain waves are first identified at 6 weeks, but just because brain waves are first identified at 6 weeks does not mean it is sentient. That just means when it's first identified. Brainwaves alone does not really give sentience, but we have estimates. Obviously, we're not going to know exact data, of course not, but we have rough estimates of when things get sentience, and that is my thing. Most abortions happen before that stage, so that's why I don't think it's murder. That's why I don't see anything wrong with it, in my personal view.
So when are you saying they develop sentience? 16 to 20 weeks.
Yeah, 16 to 20 weeks. And for abortion to happen at that stage is very rare. And if an abortion does happen at that stage, I will agree with you and say it is not okay. I will agree with you, but most abortions do not happen there. Majority of abortions happen way before that. Way before it even gets to that.
yeah,
point.
What are your
most of
thoughts?
the time they do.
Wait, what are
happen
your
rather
thoughts
early.
on non-SA abortions?
Non-essay
Let's say
abortions?
Yeah. Like just ones that they knew what they're doing, but they still decided to do it.
say incest.
Well, yeah, of course, it's
Oh.
his fault. If you're talking about like abortion, just people aborting, well, the thing is, I hear a lot of pro-lifers say that aborting a child because of financial reasons and other, life reasons is not valid. And I just think pro-lifers actually believe for some reason that when a woman is pregnant, it's just so easy for her to abort that baby. It's like they're pregnant, they have a baby, and then they just abort it. Like I just don't think it's that simple. I don't think they think that. I don't think that's what goes on at all. I think it's a very hard decision on the woman to abort that child, in my opinion. I don't know why we're acting like it is. We're acting like people are. Oh, time's up.
Yeah.
Oh,
Thank you so much.
okay.
Thank you.
Okay, yeah, no problem, man.
I actually got this cute little bell. I'm actually very happy about that. So yeah, you all made some interesting points. I don't know where the other guy went, but you also made some
sister
interesting
got in a
points.
car
All of you
crash.
have what?
His
Shadow.
sister
Are you
got in a car
serious?
crash. She had to go. Yeah.
Oh my
Wait,
god.
what?
Okay, entirely
I
valid. I
hope you're joking.
I wish him the best.
I just want to
Yeah.
clarify, we're both
Okay.
not pro-life. We're just debating like that. So
No.
I just want to say that.
No, that's no, because to be honest, that's completely fair considering it's actually educating people in the audience anyway.
Yeah, it's all good, bro. It's all good.
Okay.
It's fun.
Yeah.
Well,
yeah.
thanks for
Okay.
letting me
So
do it.
yeah, thank you so much, all of you. Okay. It's actually so crazy. This is my first time ever just being alone because I'm pretty sure Amber left. Who wants to be pro-choice? And do we? Okay. Wait. First of all, everybody that wants a 1v1, do a thumbs up, and everybody who wants a 2v2, put the thumbs down with the little emojis. I'm seeing a lot of 1v1s. Everybody wants a 1v1. Okay, so, Daiki really wants to go up, but I feel like Daiki's been on a lot. I really like his points though, like genuinely. Oh, it's difficult. People are saying we really want a woman to debate this, and we really want okay. Wait, we're gonna do a revote because everybody's protesting about 2v2s. Just everybody who wants a 2v2, do a skull emoji. That is a shocking amount of people, to be quite fair. I didn't realize